Hi everyone, so I'm back with my first update on the Colourful Hogwarts 50 by 80 centimeters diamond painting kit that Home Craftology gifted to me. So I usually do them at like 20-25% or whatever. However, with this one it's just not possible. It just wasn't really viable, purely because I didn't feel like there was enough to talk about in the section. So I had a 25% piece, which was about 20 centimeters by 50 centimeters, because I did it in strips, which you'll see in a minute. But I just looked at it and I assessed it and I thought, well, what exactly can I talk about in a video for this? Because don't get me wrong, it looks really good. It looked really good, I should say. It looked really good at 25%. However, it just didn't look recognisable enough yet. Not because it was blurry, just because there wasn't enough of the image established. I've taken a picture and I'll put it somewhere here so you can see what I mean. That at 25% it just didn't feel like there was enough content. There you go. Didn't feel like there was enough content for me to discuss with you guys. Like I hadn't hit any like bumps or anything, but I'll get into all that in a minute. So what I'm going to do is, this is the 50% update. I'm going to switch to the overhead camera so you can see it, you know, spread out, and so you can see it properly, and I'll be back in just 1 second. So here it is at 50%. As you can see, Hogwarts is very visible now. At 25% it was about here, so there wasn't a lot to see. I'm obviously I'll put the picture in here of it at 25% so you can see what I was talking about when I said there wasn't really enough to talk about for me personally, because I really didn't think you would see it as Hogwarts if you literally just had this big blue patch, which is so many lovely colours by the way, and then like part of this. I just felt safer talking about 50% where you could very much tell it was Hogwarts. So obviously, as you can see, there's a lot of detail even in this patch here to make it look like sparkly. Obviously, yes, it does sparkle because it's diamond painting, but the effect gives it like a glittery effect anyway. So there are loads of colours in this area to make this shading, which is incredible. With this kit you do have a mixture of confetti, because you know we've got the shading here and all this down here. You've just got like the odd bit everywhere, and then you've got massive bulk block areas. So for obviously all the background I've used a multiplacer. I went every other line and then filled the gaps in basically with my free placer. You can get away with doing that in some of the larger bulk confetti areas as well, but obviously you just got to judge that by you. There was a couple of rivers in the adhesive tape, not loads though, just some small ones kind of like up here, which is where it kind of creased a bit in transit. As soon as I cut them they laid flat, so it wasn't like a real issue. There's been more like trash in the drill bags than my last kit, and it's mainly in the white colour. There just seems to be some that are more rounded on the corners, or you know just like little bits, like little bubbles that aren't drills. Like, I'm not necessarily talking about drills with like air bubbles or anything like that. I'm just literally like little drops of like the resiny plastic stuff. I haven't had any issues with drills being too big or too small. The chart has been really easy to read, like the chart, canvas, whatever you want to call it. It's really clear and it's easy to read. The only one gripe that I do have is that in this area there is an S and the letter S and a number 5 that look quite similar in certain situations. So because the background colour is the same as well, it's like all in this beigey colour. So I mean, I'm glad I use a light pad under this to see what I'm doing, because it definitely makes it clearer. Obviously I have no idea if the symbols and that I get are what you're going to get, or I don't know if these are printed to demand and sometimes they tweak it. I don't know, but what I can tell you is that the canvas is exceptionally clear. It's just obviously you are still going to have the odd issue where you've got a letter or a number that is similar. Don't get me wrong, you can tell them apart. You kind of just got to do a double take is what I'm trying to say. So I don't know how many drills this is yet because I haven't counted. Because it is quite a wide, it's actually my biggest one by 5 centimeters. So the Hogwarts castle one that I did, my very first one, that was a 50 by 75. This is a 50 by 80, so it's 2 inches longer. And so because I mainly do these when I'm chilling out, laying on my bed, I have devised a way for me to manage all of this canvas. So as you can see, this doesn't look, this is the end of the canvas and it doesn't look like 80 centimeters because it's not. What I've done is I've got a poster tube, so like those sturdy cardboard poster tubes, and I've actually just wrapped the canvas onto it, drill side out. There's obviously no drills over there yet, but drill side out, and then I've clipped it with some sewing clips that look like this, just like little jawed sewing clips. You could use binder clips, or you know, whatever's, you could even use paper clips. But I've used that, and then I basically just clip it to a wooden drawing board, and it's great. It works really well. So what I'm going to do now that I've finished this half is I'm going to roll this half onto the poster tube, drill side out. You always do it drill side out because that gives the drills room to like splay open, whereas if you roll it drill side in, you're more likely to have them pop off, and it will not roll because you've got all these drills and they're not meant to like be folded together. So if you roll it drill side out, you'll be able to roll this up and store it, or you know, roll it up to work on it. Another idea I had was to get you know, like those foam pool noodles, like swimming pool noodles. I did think about getting one of them and then cutting it to a specific size, and then actually using pins to go through the canvas, because the canvas is just fabric. And when I say go through the canvas, I literally mean just on the edges, not through the actual adhesive and where the drill area is, just on the edges. So that's another possible option for you if you wanted to do this too. I'm honestly, I'm really surprised with this kit. So this, I'm doing this for my boyfriend's sister. She, like me, is a huge Harry Potter fan. I'm obviously Gryffindor and she's a Hufflepuff. I obviously already have my Hogwarts castle one of them in the boats going up to the castle. I'll put a picture around here somewhere. So I've already got that one, so I didn't really need another Hogwarts castle one. But when I saw this, I was like, oh my god, it looks so cool. However, it's not really me. So don't get me wrong, I really like it, but when I get over that side, it's going to be even more pink. So this colour, like all the teals and the blues and the greens, that is so me. The pinks and the yellows and that, they're okay, and I do love this, the way it looks in this kit. I love the way it looks, but it's not something that I would personally have in my room. But I really wanted to do this, so I was glad when she was like, oh my god, that's beautiful. I was like, ha, right, you're getting it then, you love it. I want to do this for you. I think it's, you know, but you know what, it has really blown me away seeing it come together, because I just think it's so clever how the colours are just merging and moving through. Obviously, no, I'm not going to keep this. I'm not that kind of person. She is getting it whenever I can give it to her, kind of thing. But I am really pleasantly surprised with this kit and how much impact it has. It's like you would see it on the wall, you'd think, oh, that's a beautiful piece of art, and you turn around and you go, hang on a minute, is that Hogwarts? And you do a double take. That's how I feel about it anyway. So that, you know, I think this is perfect if you want that subtlety. I will tell you in the next video, because I'm only going to do one more. I'm going to do another video when it's completed, purely because I skipped the 25% because it didn't really look like anything. I have been thinking about it, and do you know what, there's no other way I could have done this, like split this up to do a 25% video. Because if I'd have gone down the middle and then halved it, you would have literally got this big blue patch of diamonds, which wouldn't have been much to look at. If I'd have gone that side first, you'd have just had that top bit. And so I do think that the way I've done it is best. So I'm just going to continue and do another video when it's completed. Just because I don't see, I like consistency, and I don't want to skip the 25% but then do a 75%. For me, that seems really jarring. So I will do another video when it's at 100% complete, and I'll be able to tell you exactly how many drills are in this. Like I said, it's my biggest today. I think my Hogwarts one had like 68,000, but I will put it in the box. I'll put a box down here and let you know exactly how many diamonds that had. Obviously doing 25% updates on the Hogwarts crest diamond painting I did, which I'll put a picture here. That made sense to do 25% because you obviously had Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, so it's very easy to divide that. But yeah, I have toyed with it, and I do think this is the best way I could have divided it, so I'm not like beating myself up about it. But yeah, so all I did, you may notice that like the edges look a bit like peely. That's literally just masking tape. I always, when I take the carrier sheet off, which is this waxy stuff, I always put a line of masking tape, the length, like on the edges of the canvas, purely because, like, literally making sure that the edge of the masking tape lines up with the edge of the drill area. The reason I do this is because I don't want, I found with the first one, the Hogwarts I'm gonna call it the boats in the lake Hogwarts one, because that's what it is. It's boats going up in the lake, the first years. Do you know what, I'm going to call it first year's journey. There you go. The first year's journey Hogwarts one that I did. I found my arm, it was my very first one. I had no idea what I was doing really. But my arm kept getting stuck to the little tiny, there was only a tiny like 2mm overspill of the tape, and my arm just kept getting stuck to it, and it was just getting really fluffy and horrible. So I just thought, do you know what, I'm just going to tape it off. So that's what I've done with all of them ever since. But yeah, like I said, I'm really pleased with how this is coming along. I'm going to put pictures of my journey, first year's journey to Hogwarts here. I'll put a picture of my Hogwarts crest over there so you can see them. Both kits were gifted to me by Craftology. So if you like them, check them out. The first year's journey was 75 by 50 centimeters. I think they've changed the sizes slightly now from what I saw online last night when I looked. And then the Hogwarts crest was, I want to say 50 by 60 centimeters. I'll put it in a box below, and I'll also tell you how many drills were for each painting as well. So I hope you like this update. Let me know if you've got any questions or comments. Like I said, I really do love this kit. Yes, it was gifted to me, but that's not going to sway my opinion, because like I've said 1,000 times, and I will keep saying it, if somebody gives something to me, I'm going to be honest, I don't want somebody to come back at me and say, oh, you said that was amazing, so I've gone and bought one and it's horrible. So I mean, I'm not ever going to be that person. So I think Craftology have got an amazing like mission statement, and yeah, mission, that sounds weird saying mission statement. Do you know what I mean? They've got an amazing backstory. They've got amazing customer service. If you're in their group, you'll have seen it, their Facebook group. But I'll put all the links below to all of that. And yeah, just go and have a look on their website. They've got some amazing stuff. They've got great accessories. They've got great paintings and designs. It's just, they've got a little bit of everything for everyone. So let me know what you think of this update. Do you like what you're seeing? Is this something that you would recognise instantly if you saw it on a wall, or would you be like me? Well, I would recognise it instantly, but I know a lot of people who would do a double take and then realise it was Hogwarts. So let me know what you think. Is this something you would want in your home? Because I mean, it looks quite abstract, and I really like it in that respect. I mean, some houses, you know, some people don't want full-blown fandom stuff everywhere. Me, doesn't bother me. I would wallpaper my house in Harry Potter wallpaper if I could, but it's, you know, it's one of those things. So let me know, and if you've got any questions or comments, just drop them below and I will get back to you as soon as physically possible. But yeah, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, then please subscribe, share it, tell your friends about it, and just follow me on Instagram if you want any updates or anything. Feel free to message me over there if you've got any questions as well. I'm more than happy to help wherever I can. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you real soon.